Hey everyone, and welcome to your combination class. Today we're going to be starting with our stretching, and we're going to be working through some cardio, some Pilates, some glute, core sort of orientated work, and that'll wrap us up. So we've got a short band and a long band today. I'm using my mediums resistance long band. If you've got like one of the thin ones, you can just double it over when we get to it. Alright, so to start, we've got our stretching. Let's come down into a lunge from here, and we're just going to shift forward, shift back. Now we're going to take the leg out to the side and then come all the way back in, okay? So we're going to shift forward, shift back, leg goes out to the side for an adductor stretch, and then shift all the way back in. And let's keep it going. Shift to the side and in. Last one on this side, forward and back, to the side and in. Okay, other leg. I'll show you from front on. So forward and back, out to the side, pushing away, and all the way back in. And back, shifting side, and in. Okay, last one on this side, forward and back, out to the side, and in. Okay, coming up into a down dog position. Okay, and let's rise up onto the toes, push the heels down, rise, lower, and now we're going to reach opposite hand to leg and tap it back, then other side, reach, and back, rise for 2, and reach, center, reach, center, and 2, reach, and reach. Last one. Reach through and through. Nice. Walking all the way in, rolling all the way up through the spine, and let's reach back and forward, horizontal, back and forward, and back, forward. Nice flat spine as we reach forward and forward. Now from here we're going to go tap to the floor, tap to one side, tap to the other side, back up. Floor, one side, other side, back up. So legs are as straight as you can. One side, other side, and up. Last one side, other side, and up. All the way up here. Nice. So I want you to find, I'm going to use the bar, but you can use something else, just so the stability component is taken out of this one. And we're going to go with our legs swinging forward and then back out to the side. So to the front, up. 5 more. 4, 3, and 1. Now we're going to go bending the knee. So the knee, I'll show you front on, is dropping in and then going out. In and out. Let's go 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, forward and out. Out, out, and out. So remember, just go to where you feel in control here, where it feels relatively comfortable. Let's go 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's go with the bent knee. Let's go 5 more. 4, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Okay, have a little shake, have a little breather. Okay, we are going to do a little bit of sort of running, jogging on the spot like I was just doing then. We're going to come back to a little bit of stretching at the end, okay? So there's only going to be 10 minutes sort of each. We're going to do this just to get our ankles, our knees, and our feet nice and warm, because we are getting into our cardio work now. Okay, so let's just go standing on one leg. We're going to rise, lower, bend, stand back up. Rise, lower, bend. So I'm just going to hold the bar as I hurt my ankle a couple of days ago. Bend and extend. so it's not feeling super stable. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Rise, lower, bend, and reach. You can always have the other foot just slightly on the floor, but make sure it's not pushing your hips all out of whack. And reach. Shoulders are down. Let's go 2 more. Bend. And last one. Bend. So we're going to go alternating with our jogs on the spot here. Just light ones. Warming up through the feet, knees and ankles. Okay, start bringing them a little bit higher if you can, pulling your heel up towards your bottom. Okay, and let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, side, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, to the front, 1, and side, 2, 3. If you want to take the arms, it's opposite, 2, 3, same, goes out, 2, 3, 4, opposite, rib cage down, and side, and opposite, and side, 2, last one, 3, 2, 1, and side, 3, 4, let's go across, and up, to the back, 5, 7, 8, front, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, back, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, before we go to the other side, your option here is to tap and have a little bend. 3, if you don't want to jump it. Okay, let's go other side. 8 to the front, 8 to the back. Let's do it. 8, 4, 2, 1 to the back. 8, 2, 1 to the front. Keep this arm active. 3, 2, 1 to the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jump, jump. Jump, jump, out. 4, 6, 7, 8, to the back. Double, double, out, double, double. Other arm, if you want to. Double, 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 double. Otherwise, you can just do it without the arms. Last one. Back to the jog on the spot. Shoulders are relaxed. Okay. So I'm just going to move my mat forward. We're going to get into more core 360, hip 360. We're going to get into more of a hip 360 style cardio track now. Straight into it from the last one. Alright, so we're going to be going to one side of your mat, and we're going to go stepping the right leg out and up, out and lift. So it goes across and up, across and up, across and up. So we've got a lateral lunge, making sure the knee isn't dipping in, we're not rolling, the knee is pushing slightly out to the side, lifting up through the arch and the ankle, lunge across, twist. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transfer your weight, other side. Cross, cross, up, up, side. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and back in. Back to our jogs on the spot. Now we're going to step one leg forward, lift, jump, lift, lower, jump. Lift, lower, jump. What that looks like from the side, we go lift, lower, jump. Four, three, two, one. Okay. Whew. Other side for that one. There you go. Lunge it down. Lift, lower, jump. Three, two, one. Okay, stepping it in, feet are coming together, and we're gonna go jumping in, jumping away. Shoulders are down, rib cages towards our hips. Together, away. Together, away. See if you can turn them on the one together. Away. Together. Run on the spot. And we're going to do together and away, circling. Go the other way this time. On the squat to start. Let's do it. Together, away. 10. Together, away. Last one. Together, away. Back to the run. Awesome job. And let's go alternating kicks to the front. 4, 2, 1. Whew. Awesome job. We're going to come down to the floor. We're not quite done with our cardio. Hands are on the floor here. You have two options, okay? We've either got mountain climbers or a thread through. Okay, mountain climbers, first option, you can shift the shoulders over the hands and it's just alternating. Okay, you can cross them or leave them square, entirely up to you. A thread through, I'm gonna move my mat, is from here, you bring one leg through, the other arm reaches up, okay? Then this hand comes down, the leg comes through, and you swap, okay? The aim of that is to be fast though. Through, through. Okay, whatever option you like. We're gonna be doing 10 seconds off, 10 seconds on, other way around though, 5 times through, okay? Let's do it. So whatever one you're choosing, we'll get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Keep it high intensity. It's only 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. 10-second breather. 4 more times. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Through and through. And that's time. 10-second breather. I'll do the mountain climbers with you this time if you're doing that one. 2, 1. Let's do it. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We have 2 more rounds. We got it. You can just hold a plank as well if you're getting a little bit too tired. 1. Let's do it. 3 and 3. That's time. We have 1 more and then we're done for our cardio. Promise. Let's do it. 10 seconds. Well done. Nice work. Okay. So we're gonna go, let's grab our long band now. Feel free to have a little drink, have a breather, and then we'll come back to it. Starting with our long band, we're gonna place it underneath your right foot. We're getting into some upper body work now. Okay, so underneath the right foot, we're gonna place it down flat on the floor. And now we're just gonna hold the two pieces together and just hold it as low as you like. We're gonna take the left leg back and we're gonna come up to standing. So there should be a bit of resistance on your band here. Okay, if you only have a short band, you might be able to do this one underneath. Just see how you go, depends what resistance you have, and then pull it up from here, okay? And then you can hinge down and come back up, okay? So you can do it with either. I like to do the long band too. Okay. So together, holding it as low as you like, split stance and standing all the way up. And now we're going to be going into a hinge. So we're warming up through the hamstrings, your glutes and your lower back, but we're also working through the arm. Okay, we're doing a row. Okay, so split stance from here, and now we're going to hinge down, and we want to keep the rib cage towards our hips, and we're going to pull up, 4, control back down, 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way back up to standing, and then hinge back down from there, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing it up. Good. Let's go 3 more on this side. Hinging, rib cage down, trying not to fall into too much extension or too much flexion here. Nice long back, and 4, 3, 2, 1, standing it up, 4, 3, and standing it up. Last time, hinging, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing it up. Good. Now we're just going to keep the resistance on the band. So when we're up to standing, pull it back a little bit, and now we're going to reach down and then come all the way back up. Down and up. Warming up through the legs. So keep this one relatively straight. The hips push back and then come up. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1, and up. Okay, so we're just going to drop one side of the band down, and we're going to have the band coming through the foot. So we do this sometimes in our bar work, okay? So hand is inside the band here. You can use a dumbbell for this one as well, if you like. Okay, and we're going to take the leg back, hinge the chest back down, arm is nice and straight. We're going to pull the shoulder back to meet the other one, okay? So we're trying not to fall out of our square alignment. And now we're going to go straight back with the arm and then control it back in. Up and down. Actually, it's up to you whether you want to hold it or have it flat. Up and back. Up and back. So we're working through the tricep here, so the back of the arm, keeping the elbow nice and straight as we squeeze it back and then control back down. And up. Okay, let's hold it up on your next one, and we're going to pulse it. So up nice and high, and let's go 10, 9, 8, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stepping it in, we've got all of that on your other side now. So this is just some prep work to get your shoulders and your upper back, everything nice and warm. Okay, so let's hold it down, whatever range that you need, and standing it up, rib cage towards your hips, split stance here, and let's go. I'll face the side for this one. We're going to hinge down, keep the hand nice and close to your leg, and let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, standing it all the way up and hinging back down. 4, 2, 1, and up. all the way back down. And up. Last one here, hinging, bottom goes back, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing it up. Okay, let's grab a little bit of resistance, pulling the elbow back, shoulders back, rib cage down, and we're just gonna go hinging and standing. Hinge. So we want more load, more weight shifted into the front leg. And up. Let's go 8 more. 6. 4. 3. 2. And last one. And up. Good. Okay, letting go of the inside, stepping it back, and hand is either full grip or inside the band, whatever's comfortable for you. Straight arm back, shoulders are back as well. Hinge forward, and now let's do it. Up and down. Up and down. Keep our shoulders square and down. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Up, and now let's pulse it. Lift, 10, 9, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping it in. Okay, now we're gonna go both arms straight, feet are about hip distance apart, rib cage down. And now let's take the arms up, and we're gonna bend down, up, pull across, and back, down, up. So when we pull it down from being overhead, you can bend the elbows if you want, and then come all the way up. When we go to the front though, keep the elbows straight. We're pulling apart from there, controlling back in. Rib cage stays down. So we're avoiding this where we flare down, flare down. You want to stay down the whole time. Okay. Okay, let's just stay with the overhead. So down and up, down and up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so we're going to come down to the floor now. And we're going to stay using your band. Let's just place it over the feet. And now we're going to row in and away. In, rib cage down. You can also try this doubled over if you want. Just be mindful if it hurts your feet, maybe just chuck some shoes on, or you could put a towel around your feet as well. And let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it in, and let's go pulses. 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Throwing it all the way back and taking it off. Okay, have a little breather. And we're going to come up into a reverse 4-point position with our fingertips pointing towards yourself. And we're going to rise up with the hips. Okay, so sitting up and out of your shoulders, trying not to collapse down. And now from here, we're going to go lower the hips and squeeze it up. Now we're going to bend the elbows and then come back up. Lower, rise, squeeze the bottom, lower the elbows, rise back up. So warming up through your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings when we lower the hips and then squeeze the hips back up. And then we're working through your triceps and your shoulders when we bend the elbows and push back away. Okay, so 2 very different exercises. Squeezing up. You can come down slightly if you need to for the tricep dip, and then come back up. Squeeze, lower, dip, and rise. Just make sure that you are feeling it through the triceps. Okay, now let's go with just the tricep lower. Lower and rise. And rise. So this movement is coming from your elbows bending and extending. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Dropping it down. Okay, we're going to flip over and we're going to just do some normal push-ups here. So we're going to shift. You can be on your your knees or your toes, and we're going to go trying not to flare the elbows all the way out. We can just have them on sort of a backward diagonal, and now we're going to go shifting forward and up. And now, if you can, we're going to go with a shoulder tap, down, rise, lift, lift. Let's go 4 more. 3. Keep your core engaged. We're trying not to hang out to the lower back. 2. And last one. Up. And tap. Okay, sink it back. Have a little stretch. And then we're going to do the push-ups again. Okay? If your wrists are getting sore, just give them a little bit of a massage now. Okay. And let's get back into it. So we've got push up, rise, get full extension, then tap and tap. Hips are through. Try not to collapse here with the lower back and the hips, rib cage towards your hips. Let's do it. Down, rise, tap. 4 more. 2. Last one. Nicely done. Okay, have a little breather. We're going to get into our core work now, and then we're going to finish off with our glutes and a little bit of stretching. Okay, so we're going to be coming into a side plank. If you struggle to move through a side plank, you can just get in some static holds. Another alternative for you, if we're here for a little bit too long and your shoulder's getting a bit sore, or you just need an alternative, we're trying to work through your obliques from here. Okay, so an option, you could go into some bicycles, so opposite elbow to knee, okay, or you could do some side reaches. Right? Either of them is good. Otherwise, they're your options. I'm not going to come back to them. I'm going to stay with the side plank because we're doing a little bit of a sequence, but you can go to that whenever you need to. Okay, so I do want everyone to do it on their elbow today, just so we're keeping the shoulder down away from our ear. I find when we're on our hands, people's wrists get sore, and then our shoulders kind of get tired, and we end up in this really elevated shoulder position. And we don't want to be strengthening ourselves here. We want to be pushing down, open through the chest, correcting our posture. Okay, so let's come down onto the side. You have 2 options with your feet or your legs. You can either be with a bent bottom leg, top leg is extended, or you can be on your foot with the leg extended as well. Okay, and now from here we're going to lower the hips halfway, rise, and then we're going to bend the top knee in, pull the elbow to the knee, and extend back away. Okay, then you can lower back down. Lower, rise, pull in, and reach away. And away. Lower, so notice that my shoulder is staying down away from my ear the whole time. We're avoiding this as we lower down. Okay, it actually hurts to then push back up out of that position. It should feel a lot stronger just to keep it pushed down in a way that it stays nice and fixed there at our anchor point. If your elbow's getting sore, just roll your mat up. Let's keep it going. And lower. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Lower and rise. Let's go taking the hand to your hip, and we're just going to go with our pulses here. Reaching up, and let's go 10, 7, 5, 2, and hold, and now just the leg. 10, 9, hips are up, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Woo. Lower it down. Let's go other side now. So flipping around, and we'll just go on our elbow, sitting up and out of the shoulder and the hips. Stacked hands, arm reaches over, and let's go pulling the knee in towards your elbow, in, away, lower, halfway, rise back up. Let's go for 5 more here. Couldn't decide. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Away and down. Okay, let's go hand to our hip, and let's go with just the hips. Lower and rise. 10, 9, shoulder down. If you need to have the hand on the floor, you can. 4, 2, holding it up, and 10, 9, 5, 2, and 1. Nice. Awesome work. Have a little breather, and we're going to get into some more core work. We're going to flip over back onto our elbows from here, sitting up and out of the shoulders again. And now, if your shoulders or your elbows are way too sore to come up and do another sort of sequence here, just lay flat on your back. It's totally fine. You might find your range a little bit shorter though if you do lay flat. Okay, let's take the legs straight up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to go crossing. One leg goes down, lift. Other leg goes out to the side on a diagonal. And we're going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come together, circle all the way back up and around. Single, up, and 6. Together, circle around. Okay, keep going with that. Your option is you can drop straight down, and then bend it in. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. And then you can either reach it straight back up or you can reach it straight back in. Single, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back in. Okay, whatever option you need. Let's keep it going. And up. Sitting up and out. 2, 1, together. Circle around. Okay, I'm going to stay with just my 6 counts and circle, as I don't get a whole lot out of the single leg one now that I'm a little bit warmer. So if you are getting something out of that still, keep it going. Otherwise, just go with the cross and circle. Together, and then circle round. We've got this for 30 more seconds. "20 seconds here. 6. It's normal to start feeling your legs here, your quads, so the front of your legs, hip flexes a little bit. 5, 4, 3, all the way to the end, and 1. Nice work. Drawing all the way in. Okay, we're going to come into just some plain sit-ups from here. So you're laying flat on our back. Now, the closer your feet are to your heels, the harder it is to come up, okay? So if you struggle to do like a full sit-up or even just a half sit-up, bringing the feet away from you is going to be your option, in your favor, okay? So let's go hands behind your head, and we're just going to go rolling up through the spine. Arms can reach forward, then roll all the way back down. Hands go back behind your head. So basically, what I want you to do is roll up as far as you can with the hands behind your head, and then reach the arms forward to help lift you back up. Then we're going to roll back down, hands go back behind your head, and as slow as you can as you come back down. It is hard to control it because your hands basically act as a weight pulling you back down to the floor. Okay, let's do it. Rising up, forward, rolling back, and control back down. Let's do 3 more from here. Exhale to come up. Okay, and now let's go your legs up to tabletop. So your knees are stacked directly above your hips. You've got a 90-degree angle with the legs, and we're just going to go a little rise and lower. Keeping our imprinted spine, pushing the lower back flat into the floor. Let's go 10 more. 9. Elbows are staying out. Try not to squish your chin into your chest. And holding it up, 10 pulses here. 10. 5. 2. And 1. Nice work. Dropping it down. Let's have a little breather. Have a stretch. And let's finish off with our glute work today. Let's grab our short band, and we're going to place it around our feet and come into a 4-point kneel. Okay? I'm using a medium resistance today. Okay, so from here, let's push the floor away, creating a nice strong base through the shoulders. Flex your feet to draw your toes towards you. And this is going to help the band from sliding off. Okay, so we're going to keep the left side braced, toes and knee down, and let's just push the right leg straight back, and then drawing it all the way back in. Okay, so we're going to slide the foot along the floor, and then once we've got to full extension, lift the leg straight up, and then control it all the way back down. If your knee gets sore, just roll your mat up, and let's keep it going. Just stay on the one side. Let's go 5 more. 2, and 1, holding it back straight, and let's lift it straight up, up, and tap. Now, if your lower back is getting sore or your wrist gets sore, you can come down onto the elbows. Rib cage towards your hips. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on your next one. 1, and pulses. 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing it all the way in, straight into the other leg now. Extend away, lift, lower, and in. Shoulders stay down, using your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And holding it back and straight up and down. 5, and then we've got pulses, 4, 2, and squeezing it up, 10, 9, 7, 4, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Okay, so we're going to take the band up, just at sort of whatever range feels comfortable, whatever position, feels comfortable for you. It can be from just below the knee to above your ankle now. And we're going to go take the leg straight out to the side and then all the way in. Stay on one side here. I'll just show you from front on. Out to the side and in. So the closer the band is to your knee, the easier it will be to move out to the side. So if you've got a heavier band, having it up a bit higher is going to be in your favor, but do keep it below the knee because we're working with the 3 different points. So we've got the around the feet, which we've just done within this range, and then we're going to go above the knee for the last one. Okay, let's go out to the side and in. 5 more, and then we're pulsing it. 4, 2, and 1, holding it out, and 12, 11, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing it in, straight into the other leg. Let's go full range out, and controlling it in. Five more. Remember, you can be on your elbows if you prefer. 3, and 1, holding it out, and let's pulse it. 12, 7, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Drawing it in. Awesome work. And let's go with the band above our knees. And we're going to flip over onto our back, rolling down. And we'll go with our feet about hip distance apart, tucking the tailbone, rolling all the way up through the spine, drawing rib cage towards your hips, tailbone towards the back of your knees, hips are as high as you can. And now let's go reach away, in, lower halfway, rise back up, away, in, lower halfway, and rise. So if this feels too easy with the band above your knees, you can just take it back down below the knees if you like. Let's go 3, 2, and last one. Okay, just stay with the lateral movement, out and out. 10 more. 7, hips stay up. 4, 3, keep pulling the shoulders down, and 1. Now lower halfway and lift. Lift, 10 more. Keep tension on the band. 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Rolling it all the way down. Okay, have a little breather. So if you're feeling pretty fresh through your glutes still and you want to repeat that again, you're more than welcome to do that whole sequence again. So back with it around your feet, doing the push back and so on. Feel free to just rewind it. I am conscious that we do a lot of glute, quad and hamstring dominant work throughout all of the classes, so I wanted there to be a little bit more of a bias towards the upper body and core today. Okay, let's do a little bit of a stretch and then that'll do us. So we'll sit down on our bottom. Let's just take one leg over, and now you can tap it across and across the other side. Good. And across. Let's go 4 more. 2, and 1. Nice. Let's go other leg now. tapping across and back. And 4, 3, I'm hoping this stretches everyone on the top side. Yeah, and 1. Nice. And we'll just come up into a down dog. And we'll push one foot down. The other leg can just be resting up off the floor on the other leg. And other side when you're ready. Stretching through the calves and the hamstrings and the ankles. And coming all the way in. And let's just hug our legs here. Have your legs as straight as you can. And just let the head hang. And rolling all the way up, circling through the shoulders, and circle through the arms, across, and across. Good, and reaching to one side. And the other side when you're ready. And coming in. Awesome job. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you on the mat next time.